Alrighty, welcome back to some more Tatarigoroshi. So, where we last left off, we were at the end of part 2 of the game. So let's go to part 3. And yes, I did look at the tips. Gee, oh boy, we got me. Let's start out the part with Mion. Oh really? Your parents came home, huh? They smelled like energy drinks and their eyes were all bloodshot. They said they had a crazy amount of stuff to do and were up 2 whole nights in a row. How? Damn, I wish I can go up 2 whole nights. Adults have it tough. Your dad is an artist, right? They really do have it rough. Come to think of it, he wasn't he? I would very much like to see what kind of things he draws sometime. An artist, huh? I've seen a number of watercolor and acrylic paintings on display, but he had to have been doing some other job too. Just what did Dad do exactly? He didn't let anyone into his workshop after all. I wanted to sneak a peek one day. I mean, didn't you even have a workshop in your house? Wait, I don't even know. I thought his dad has his own workshop in your house. I don't know. One day. So the house was empty for 2 days after all that? That didn't leave much time. So, Kei-chan, did you manage to go after the character who was in your heart? The absence of parents is a must-have for eroge protagonists. Oh boy. He built up a lot of relationship points and raised all the right flags. I have no idea what any of you are talking about. Man, you don't even understand. I get what Mion is talking about. Man, that Keiichi is too much a normie to understand. Oh lord. Anyway, I'm talking about. That means you don't need to cook for yourself anymore, Keiichi-kun. What did you make last night? In the end, I didn't make a single thing myself. How the hell can you eat? How are you not hungry? Oh wait, you already got fed by Satoko's cooking. Sorry about that. Single thing myself. Last night's dinner, well, it was vegetable stir fry. Wow, Kei-chan, you can make a little bit of real cooking now, huh? You made vegetable stir fry? Did it come out good, did it? Rana-san, you're being unpleasant. Why are you clinging to me? A delicious meal and friendly dishwashing together. Oh, how nice, how nice. Hey, I said you're being unpleasant. Oh lord. Huh? What are you talking about? Mion, utterly confused, asked me for clarification, but I just barely, albeit transparently, averted my eyes. Right. Does anyone have plans for this afternoon? You don't, do you? Do you? Today was Saturday, the beautiful day on which we're liberated from the confines of school in the afternoon. Liberated. Actually, the school in Hanamizawa had slightly different Saturdays than those in the city. There were a lot of students here who brought a bento, ate it at lunch, and then went to play in the school or around the schoolyard. Oh, good old recess. You could say that the entire school turned into a children's playground. There were mountains behind the school, and if you went down that way, you'd find mountain streams. You could avoid the strong sunlight and make conversation in the classroom if you wanted to. You could also play hide and seek in the construction pipes. Oh geez. Of course, you were free to go home as well. Like mostly 80% of the students would do. There were some kids who went home and helped water the fields or tended the stores. If Mion was bringing up the afternoon like this, then it must have been for some crazy big club event. Oh boyo. However, sadly I had something I needed to do before taking part in whatever it was. You have work? That's unlucky. I wonder what kind of work it is. Maybe helping his father with his artwork job. Or being a model for his father's art? A model? A nude one? Oh! Oh my god. Please? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Like a model, and then it's turned into Twitter nudes. Oh my Jesus. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. I'm being way off track. Oh, I looked into Reina's eyes and saw myself completely naked in a questionable pose with a single rose in my mouth. No, 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 I wouldn't do that for a million yen. To get rid of Reina's delusions, I grabbed her head and swung it from side to side. Oh, stop. Sorry, leaving your fanciful delusions aside, I have something to do real quick during lunch. I'm okay to meet up with you after I'm done, though. Work during lunch? I see. That sounds kind of cool, actually. What could it be? Are you having a banquet with VIP experts? Like a business lunch? What? I wouldn't imagine a banquet, but okay. This is truly sad, but you're right. What? I'm surprised there's no explosion sounds in the background. Everyone shouts wildly, surprised. Wow, that went by fast. It was true. Today I'd be on the job with my family. Oh goody. Oh goody. For my dad's job, he was having about 10 people from the publishing agency over for a house party. Oh, yippee. Oh my god. Why am I even laughing my ass off? He called people from work for a party the day after having stayed up 2 nights in a row. I'm amazed at their vitality. Adults have it pretty rough. Of course, it would be incredibly uncomfortable for me. It would be really tiring to have to force myself to smile at some old dudes I didn't know. But they were my dad's important business connections, so offending them would be bad. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm using a new computer chair. Or just sit back a bit. Offending them would be bad. Well, with all that said, it was going to get very uncomfortable for me today, starting at lunch. Well, well, what an intelligent child. This is my son Keiichi. Keiichi, this is whatever son from whatever. Well, why? Are you kidding me? This person here is blah 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 son, the something something manager. Say your hellos. Hello. My name is Keiichi. I appreciate all you've done for my father. Keiichi-kun, do you draw pictures like your father does? I would very much like to see them. My dad had such a brazen occupation, that of an artist. Although I don't really know what kinds of things he creates. I don't really care and don't want to see anyway. Want to see anyway? What? Oh shit. Okay, spacebar is a pause. I thought it was usually I don't really care, blah blah blah, I don't want to see anyway. Wow. Dad's so tight-fisted about it, so he doesn't show them to me very often anyway. I'm not a kid anymore, so I wouldn't care at all if they were pictures of naked ladies or something or anything. Wow, okay. You're giving me goddamn ideas, so shut up. Naked ladies. If you study under your father as an apprentice, you'll be able to become a great artist like him too. Excuse me. This is just between you and me, but my dad, is he really that great of an artist? Man, if he's no kid, then he's not. Then why is he thinking of some naked woman? Well, I don't even have enough money to buy a fucking commission anyway, so I need some donations. My dad, is he really that great of an artist? I readied myself and whispered my question. It might have seemed odd for his son to be asking this, but when I did, he gave me this really strange grin and tightly clamped down onto my shoulders. Yes, he is truly, truly a fantastic artist. Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. There are no purchase there are no purchase restrictions. He does fan service, and he always answers the letters he gets. Whoa, fan service. Oh shit, sign me up. He has an inquisitive mind, always on the prowl for what the world needs. Taking off your socks? Absolutely not. And that goes for glasses and school uniforms too. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. We're getting there. My Bara sensei understands these things perfectly. Every event sees him along the wall with a huge lineup. Oh my lord. Please tell me what I think it is. The huge lineup. I'm sorry, but his pictures, they're not the ones you hang on the wall? Not at all. In the beginning, everyone starts in the islands, what? And then to their corners, and finally climbing up to the corners of the larger paths. The final destination is the famous wall. You too, please become a great artist who can display his works in unison with my Bara sensei. I'll cheer you on. It's fine to have a lot of passion for the things you like, but I didn't get it. But it seemed that the world of arts ran pretty deep. Oh, it is deep within its course. It was probably a much deeper world than I could have imagined. I decided to leave it at that. Then I realized my mom was calling me from the other side of the room. Other side of the room. Oh, god damn it. I got the drops shit on the floor. The other side of the room. Okay, what does she want? Keiichi! It's the phone. It's a friend of yours. Oh gee, I wonder who it is. A lucky break. Maybe I could get out of this uncomfortable business party by using a friend's phone call as an excuse. I scampered over to the front door and snatched up the receiver my mom had left there. Oh, I wonder who it is. Hello, it's me. Hello, me. That's not how you answer the phone, Keiichi-san. I implore you, learn how to choose your words more properly. I was of the opinion that the person speaking to me had a far stranger way of talking. Huh. Stranger way of talking. Oh, it's Sadoko. It's unusual for you to call my house. This isn't the time for pleasantries. Keiichi-san, when are you going to be able to come? Sorry. It looks like this is going a bit long. I can't get them to let me go. I want to go do things with the club now, but that's not it, Keiichi-san. It wasn't about the club today. It's a real battle. Battle? What the hell kind of battle are you even talking about? I hope it ain't no life-threatening battle or something. It's a real battle. What the hell? Satoko's voice was different from normal. I could feel the urgency in it drifting through the phone. A real battle? That doesn't sound good. What's the situation? I will explain the particulars when we meet. Anyway, this is a terrible crisis. At this rate, we're going to lose. What on earth was going on? Could it have been a fight? I didn't know who they were, but laying a hand on someone from Hinamizawa was an absolutely terrible idea. Right, got it. I'll come and reinforce you right away. Where are you at? We're on the Okonomiya Elementary School campus. There are signs at the station, so you should be able to figure it out. Anyway, we're in a huge hurry. The school campus. The situation could have a lot of people involved. Could it have turned into an all-out brawl? Who was the enemy here anyway? Oh, I'm on fire. Got it. I'll be there soon. Should I bring a weapon with me? Like a metal baseball bat or something? You have a metal bat? That would be fantastic. We will wait for you here. The call cut off abruptly. I needed to hurry. Oh, Keiichi, I was looking for you. Something signed here from something was looking for a photocopy. Now's not the time. Don't we have a bat? A metal bat? If not, then anything long will do. If anything long would do, then my golf clubs are in the storage room. It didn't have the same kind of impact, but a golf club was a splendid weapon too. It was lighter than a baseball bat, and maybe easier for me to use. Thanks. I'm borrowing one. I really need to go see my friends for something. It's urgent. Sorry. Well, Keiichi, wait a minute. I grabbed the golf club, jumped on my bike, and headed straight for town. Wait for me, Satoko. I'll be right there. Just hold on until then. Oh man. I didn't actually know where Okonomiya Elementary was exactly, But Satoko's phone call seemed to demand urgency, so I rushed out without asking her about how to get there. But if I went to the station, there would be signs. At least, I feel like that's what she said. Then I heard the jingling of a bicycle bell from behind me. Hello there. Hey, Rika-chan. Huh, huh. Keiichi, you came quickly. You put the pedal to the metal. Damn, this isn't the time to be out of breath. I need to hurry. Sorry, where's Okonomiya Elementary? I'll show you the way. Come along with me. Rika-chan rode off on her bike. I followed her. Satoko suddenly called me out here, but what on earth is going on anyway? At first, we had the advantage. However, they called in a helper. It's bad manners. A helper? What cowards, calling for reinforcements the minute they realize they lose. They're taking everyone out one by one. We can't put a dent in them. Gulp. Sounds like they were pretty strong. Anyway, I'll ask about it later. We don't have time, right? Please hurry. Leave it to me. With Rika-chan leading the way, we headed straight for the elementary school grounds. I asked Rika-chan something during that time. It seemed that all of the club members besides me were part of this fight. Damn, so what Mion was trying to tell everyone was that this would happen? If I had known that, I would have just ditched my family job, but it was too late for regrets. According to Rika-chan, we had a one-sided advantage at the start, but our angry foes had brought in a powerful ally. The club members put up a resistance and went against them one by one, but apparently they couldn't stand up to them. The combined efforts of the whole club couldn't win. Just what kind of monster is this guy? He's amazing. This enemy is orthodox. So they weren't using thuggish brawling tactics, but had actually studied karate or something. Is that what she meant? Keiichi is our last ray of hope now. Okonomiya Elementary came into view. I could hear many voices raising hell over there. Whoa, Mion, Reina, Satoko. I'll be there soon. I'll crush them all at once. Yeah, whoop his ass. There were a lot of bicycles left out in front of the school. I left mine there next to them in the same way. I could tell there were a lot of people flooding the campus. Were the two armies in the midst of a huge no-holds-barred brawl? Huh, I've never seen this background before. I took my golf club in hand. Whoosh, I swung it. I felt the sensation of it sticking firmly to my palm. I'm stuttering again. Great! The feedback wasn't bad. I'm gonna go all out with this thing. I dashed at a breakneck speed to the school gates, swinging around. Come with me, Rika-chan. I will show you what the mighty old manly warrior Keiichi Mabara can really do. Wow, Keiichi, you're so reliable. You're going to rampage with the golf club. Rika-chan applauded me, though a little dryly, lauding my valiance. The manly Keiichi Mabara put it behind him and headed for the place where he may die. But Keiichi, why did you bring a golf club today? That's because Satoko told me to. I had no choice. At first I figured a baseball bat would have been good, but we don't have one at my house. A golf club was far better than going bare-handed, so I brought one. How very excellent. I will give you a pat on the head. I can't wait to see your golf club rampage. Despite the emergency situation, Rika-chan reached up and stroked me on the head. Hey, this is no time for jokes. Crack. Just an extremely loud metallic sound rang out, and I heard many people cheering. What the balls? Left. Ah, we missed. Run. You can get to second base. Go. Center. Calm down. Send it to third. The center fielder caught the ball, and after a brief pause, sent it flying to third base. This is a game of baseball, is what she's saying, for a baseball bat. Caught the ball after a brief pause, sent it flying to third base. If he had pitched a while, it might get there. He gave up on second and threw it to third with time to spare. The instructions from the bench, they were solid. Wait, what? Oh, Keiichi-kun is here. Satoko-chan, Satoko-chan, Keiichi-kun is here. You're late, late, late. Loafing around is only okay when you do it at the bread shop. Bread shop. Wow, good one. This Maibara-kun kid, will he really save us? We're up against the ace of Oshima left arm Kamida-kun. He can beat a Koshien class pitcher. He must be a god. It's okay. I'm sure that Keiichi-kun can turn the tables. He's a really dependable person. Murmur. What? He's the pitch hitter we brought in to take out left arm Kameda with his bullet fastball. The one who had one no-hit, no-run game after another during the regional qualifiers. The undefeated demon pitcher of Oshima. The super high school level pitcher that had already been marked by professional scouts. He's going to win against him? Some greenhorn pitcher like that is no match for Keiichi-san. He'll send his throws all the way to the back screen for an easy victory. Murmur, murmur. There was a slugger like that in this prefecture? I had no idea. He must have gone under the radar. Hey, something-san from Hanshin stood up. Hey, take a picture. His full name is Keiichi Maibara. Look him up in the database and send his history to our office. Which one is Keiichi Maibara? Pitchers. A whole lot of sports journalists, led by Satoko, gripped their cameras tightly and searched for the rumored Keiichi Maibara. As for me, I was so dazed at what was happening that I was frozen in place with my golf club up in the air. Keiichi-san, Keiichi-san, oh, wait, Keiichi-san, over here. The camera people stared at me through their viewfinders, and just like I had, they turned to stone. In the hands of their gallant pitch hitter, Keiichi Maibara was a golf club. Nobody could seem to understand why I was holding something like this, and at this point, neither did I. Cheap, a cold, greasy sweat dripped from me. The first one to break the inordinately awkward silence was Reina. Keiichi-kun, yeah? May we ask you a question? Please don't. Psychic waves of my entreaty flowed out of my face along with my sweat. It somehow seemed to reach the two of them. The deathly quiet reporters all parted, as Moses once parted the sea. But Moses probably didn't go through the parted seas this quietly. If you were playing baseball, then tell me that from the start. What? Did I not say that? I mean, I told you to come to the campus with a baseball bat. What else could you have thought it was? Well, you could have... Well, you said it was a battle. Nobody told me you were playing a sports game. Oh, my lord. Damn ear itching. Thought it was. And what manner of thinking caused you to mistakenly bring a golf club here instead? I think Keiichi-kun must have done it on purpose to lighten our moves and get us pumped, I think. Reina smiled bitterly and covered for me with all her might. Please believe her, everyone. I'm begging you. Keiichi loves golf, pet. Rika-chan started patting my head, a broad grin on her face all the while. I pushed her hand away, grabbed her from behind by her suspenders, and picked her up like a kitten. Meep. Rika-chan, why didn't you tell me it was a baseball game when we met at the station? I wouldn't have had to suffer such a disgrace. Nippa. Oh my god. Rika-chan's smile was like the sun, so incredibly innocent. She's glowing. When I saw Rika-chan's radiant smile, I couldn't help but feel like I could forgive anything she did. However, If Rika-chan thought I actually would, then she had another thing coming. Anyway, this is your punishment, Reina. Meep. Rika-chan still plucked up in my hand. I offered her to Reina. That's right. The kittenified Rika-chan sent Reina's voltage into overcharge. Oh, I'll take her, I'll take her. Reina will take her. Oh, so cute. Hop, spinny, spinny. Reina stuck out her tongue like a chameleon and preyed upon Rika-chan while spinning her around. Rika-chan's so cute. Rika-chan's so cute. Oh, meep, meep. Reina held her tight as a vase, viz, and began to get her fill of rubbing her cheek into Rika-chan's. Their cheeks rubbed together tightly. Rika-chan's face. It looked like it was being crushed by Reina's. I do not know what has happened, but it looks like Rika has gotten her just desserts. Yeah, I recently found out that Rika-chan isn't only cute. Oh, I got Keiichi-kun's permission. I'm gonna take you home. Meep, meep, meep. For a moment, I just gave her a 3-minute timeout. Oh lord. By the way, Satoko, that urgent call was for a baseball game? Yes, that's correct. You said you had a house party with your family? I suppose I was wrong to ask, but at times of trouble like these, you obviously must prioritize friends over family. Isn't that the other way around? Okay, this is kind of debatable right here. I felt like that's what I was supposed to... God damn it. I felt like that's what I was supposed to be saying, not you. Well, it was just a business party for my dad, I guess. Aw, I was going to see what the food was like at the party. I honestly felt glad to be called out here. So what's the crisis situation look like? 6-7. Which means our team is losing, huh? 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th? What the heck? This game is almost about to end. We would have had a little more time if you'd gotten here sooner. Do you have any idea how difficult it was for us to hold out for this long? Alright, I'm sorry. Okay, so, what am I doing? Am I going to be the pitch hitter? Just leave it to me. I may not look like it, but I went to the batting cages a lot before I moved here. My dad went here for fun, and I used to go with him pretty often. I'm pretty confident about just hitting the bat with the ball, but... Vroom! Oh my god. A tremendous sound rang out, the likes of which I never heard before. The catcher's mitt trembled, sending up a light cloud of dust, telling me the tremendous sound had come from the ball. Hey now, wait a second. What's up with that crazy fastball anyway? Surprised? Yeah, that's a bona fide Koshian level pitcher. Don't you know about left arm Kameda-kun, the ace of Oshima? Sorry, can't say I do. Wait, Mion, what happened to you? Mion showed up, and to my surprise, she was wrapped up in bandages. Just what on earth happened? Well, you came late, so I guess we need to explain from the beginning. Oh, done with Rika-chan? Yep, I had a lot of fun and she's so cute. She's so soft and fluffy and squishy, oh my gosh. Oh, I could eat just her cheeks 3 meals a day, okay. That kind of sounds a little bit cannibalistic. Meep, I can't get married anymore. Oh my god. I wonder how Rika-chan's cheeks taste if you could eat them 3 times a day. Oh my god. It almost flipped my own delusion switch, but I put a stop to it using logic. I was an adult. Okay, explain away. How did things get screwed up enough that a Koshian relief pitcher ended up in a baseball game for fun? Everyone exchanged glances. Then Reina spoke for all of them. At first, well, it was just a normal baseball game. It's nothing much, just a little grudge match between the Hinamizawa fighters and the Okonomiya Titans. We were just having a grand old time, really, nothing much. Well, in simpler terms, it wasn't... intramural match, a match to settle the grudge between Hinamizawa and Okonomiya. We say grudge, but it's all pretty peaceful and friendly. Then how the heck is it peaceful then? Why is it peaceful when you said grudge? So why is our whole club a part of it? Some of you are wearing uniforms and some aren't. Last I checked, we weren't the school baseball team. That is, well, it was pretty irresponsible. They happened to have some players who couldn't make it today. They were pretty down in the dumps, so we ended up getting involved post-haste. I see. So if there weren't enough members, anyone could come to the rescue, whether boy or girl, and no matter what grade they were in. That jumbled together feeling was the hallmark of our school, but Rika-chan told me we were crushing them at the beginning. Mi is an amazing batter. She was hitting home runs left and right. Mion proudly stuck out her chest. Doing so seemed to hurt her somehow, and she groaned pathetically. Yes, every time Mion-san went up to bat, she hit a home run and brought everyone on the bases in. Unlike Satoko, she can actually hit the ball. Rika! Meep. Alright, I think I got the gist of it. So you were having a pretty easy time until that Koshian pitcher showed up. That's right. It was all us at the beginning. Maybe we didn't get all that many points, but we were always getting people on the bases. And Kameda-kun from Oshima just happened to show up to watch the game today. Oshima was apparently a fairly well-known school in our prefecture that frequently sent people to Koshian. This man, known as the ace of their baseball team, Kameda, seemed to be quite skilled. Now that I thought about it, it was certainly strange to see cameramen with journalist armbands here to watch a casual baseball game out in the sticks like this. I heard that when Kameda was little, he was on the Okonomiya Titans. You figured it out, right? His old team was losing, so that's why he jumped in as relief pitcher and took the mound. That was just terrible. We can't even hit any foul balls, much less get anyone on base. But still, a Koshian pitcher barging in, it's unfair. We're just playing for fun. All the boys wearing in the Hinamizawa Fighters uniform were hanging their heads in disappointment. I knew almost all of their faces. Isn't everyone here a classmate? Oh, I see. We're the only school in Hinamizawa after all. Oh, it's Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun. You were on the baseball team too? But my boss-san, His uniform was brand new and not very dirty, fresh off the presses. I could see handmade banners with their names written on them in the grandstands. I see their families came to root for them in their debut game today. Okamura said he just got his bat today as a present from his dad. The brand new bat sparkled. With that kind of present, a man just has to perform well. He practiced swinging a whole lot just for today. Tomita-san, well, he went too far and he tore the skin off his hand, see? Unfortunately. His torn hand looked like it hurt, but from that injury you could sense his backbone. Oh lord. I get it, guys. You wanted to make your big moment a good one. Vroom! The savior of the Okonomiya Titans, we could hear the sounds of this Kameda-kun's tremendous fastball practice. This was no joke. He was definitely on the level far above high school kids. But at his level, he clearly shouldn't have been interrupting a grass lot game. Grudge match, though it may have been. He should have understood how much better he was, too. This guy, was he being serious against opponents like these? Yup, Reina thinks it's immature. Reina's eyes grew harsh. It took a lot to get Reina mad. As for Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun, they were sniffling, fighting back tears. We heard another tremendous noise from the mitt. I turned around and this left arm Kameda-kun guy was looking at us and grinning boldly. Anyway, that's how it is. Oh my god, stop with that creepy look. That's how it is. Now that it's come to this, we have no choice. We have to engage in real battle. Yeah, looks like we have to get serious. Yep, and then we tried getting serious, but then Michan went out with a bang. Mion embarrassed scratched her head, then a moment later doubled over in pain. Went out with a bang, but how on earth did she end up getting injured like this? It would take a really long time to explain. The one thing I can say is that she came up empty even though she pushed herself that hard. Ugh, I risked my life and I couldn't even get 1 point. Our secret plan did nothing and now we're very sad. I couldn't even imagine what sort of secret plan it was, but it must have been crazy enough to get her that badly hurt. Still though, we're still playing baseball thanks to you failing, right? Yep, maybe Michan's last resort wasn't very baseball-like, I think. We have no other recourse now, do we? It means that we need to settle the score front and center, in a manner befitting a baseball game. So, what? It's not even telling me how Mion got injured. Did she got hit with the bat or something? Or the baseball hit her? Befitting a baseball game. That's right, we have to settle it like baseball. I think normal people would have given up and gone for a frontal attack, but as a member of our club, I wasn't about to accept that so easily. Like baseball, I don't know. If we look at it like a baseball game, then we can't be picky, can we? It is our club's creed after all. That's correct. We can't be picky. That's the virtue of our club. Oh ho ho ho. Reina and Satoko laughed to each other delightfully. It wasn't really a virtue we could brag about, but the last thing about our club was that we never rolled over and gave up. But the cameras are all watching very closely, so it will be hard to cheat. Rika-chan spread her arms wide, indicating the array of reporters in the bleachers. She was right. With all those cameramen watching us through those cameras with giant telephoto lenses, foul play would be fairly tough. That's right. That's the bottleneck. Everyone's eyes are on us. We can't be too bold. Ow. I never did think Michan's ways were very ladylike, though. Satoko and Rika-chan both nodded behind Reina. Then let's get down to business. Our team is down 1 run right now. Plus, it's the bottom of the 9th, and we already have 2 outs. If this old man's plan had gone better, we'd had our bases loaded right about now. There is no point lamenting a failed plan. Our club never loses heart and always goes on to the next one. Satoko said eagerly, trying to cheer up the downcast Mion, whose secret plan had failed. It may have failed, but Satoko still seemed to have another. Satoko, you seem pretty cheerful, which means you've got something up your sleeve, eh? Keiichi-kun, who do you think she is? It's Satoko-chan. It's Satoko-chan, you know? Satoko Hojo-chan. I almost said Hogo. Hojo-chan. I was right. We called her Trap Master Satoko, didn't we? She would ensnare her opponent at the perfect moment, the very end. Everyone in our club knew that we could never, ever let our guards down against Satoko. I may have taught her, but she's grown a lot and doesn't seem to want to stop. Sometimes even I'm astonished at how she overcomes such slim margins. By the way, me bats next, then Satoko. We were losing by 1 point, so if we could get the next runner on the base, then the runner after that could hit a big one and end the match. And that final batter was Satoko. And the final batter was Satoko. See? You feel like we can win now, right? I can't imagine what she's got set up, but it's got to be some kind of trap for sure. If I were the opposing pitcher, I'd definitely walk her. There was no way Satoko was going to hit a home run, even in my dreams. But if she was going to stand in the batter's box normally without any kind of plan, I can't think of anything else she could do. And the fact that you called me here, I see. I think I know where this is going. It meant that I was a necessary piece of Satoko's trap. I am excited. I wonder what Satoko will do. I can't wait to see Satoko's walk-off home run either. A-chan is indispensable for this. Understand? This is our last chance at creating an upset. We absolutely cannot fail. Right. Not much I know for sure. Just watch. Satoko and I will give you all front row seats to the greatest turnaround victory of all time. Then I'll explain your instructions, Keiichi-san. Lend me your ear for a moment. Satoko and I huddled up in a hidden place and held a briefing that anyone watching could tell was suspicious. Oh boy. I wonder what Maibara-san and Hojo are talking about. I pray it's not some crazy trick like the one the president used. Our teammates Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun seemed very nervous. Reina gave them a wide smile, trying to dispel their anxiety. It'll be okay, everyone. Satoko-chan and Keiichi-kun will be able to pull this off for us. But Ryuga-san, we're up against a Koshien pitcher. I don't know if Satoko's traps will be much good. Now everyone, be silent and watch. You're gonna get to see an interesting game. Mion, who knew everything about to transpire, looked like she was having a hard time stifling the laughter bubbling up within her. She was so terrifying as an enemy, but so reliable as an ally. Mion waved her hands at the umpire. We've got a pitch hitter. I, Mion Sanazaki, am switching out with Keiichi Maibara. Are you sure he'll be alright? The umpire turned an uneasy gaze on the pitch hitter who had jumped in with the golf club. Don't underestimate Keiichi-kun now. The members of our club were the only ones grinning with wholehearted confidence. Oh boy. Oh, I wonder what we're gonna get this time. Well, I guess I'll end it here for now. So, next part. Yeah, we'll see how this baseball game will really go. So, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later. Have a good day.